So yeah, that would probably shed a lot of light on why I am how I am, because I had a lot of near-death experiences. So like when you like almost die, not on a regular basis, but throughout your life, you have a few more than a few, situations where you almost lose your life and you almost watch yourself die. That's really scary. Like when that moment right after where you realize, oh my gosh, had this situation not turned out how it did, I would be dead right now, like, or seriously fighting for my life, or seriously living under very physically strenuous conditions, because of lack of physical strength after the accident. So I just really calmed down. I was such a cool freshman, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I really was, man, and I feel so good that that's part of my history. I could say that, because that's something that my brothers gave me. I didn't do that by myself. Like my personality, me going through that experience and being calm and mature, that helped when I was around seniors. Like, because I'm a freshman that being looked at by seniors. Like all the seniors, they were juniors. My brother was a senior, so they're looking at me like, okay, this is our like friend, like we love this guy, his little brother's here now, he's not here, so we're gonna take care of his little brother. So they were looking out for me. And I would have to warn my friends, like one of my friends, Kadero Dasson, I was chilling with him, and I warned him one day, like, yo, just so you know, man, some people might come up to me and start talking about my brothers. Just so you know. And I guess he didn't believe me. He told me later, he was like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Like, he didn't believe me. So we in the freaking lunchroom, and then there's this dude named Diello. He was like a little brother of somebody that dated my cousin or something when I was younger. So he was like, hey, what's up, Chad? He started talking, and then he turned to his friends. He was like, hey, you know that's such and such brother, right? Hey, you know that's blah, blah, blah brother, right? You know that's Quentin and Justin little brother, right? Just letting niggas know, like, hey, I know everybody look like a square, a little nerd, got a little glass, a little geek. Hey, you know what little brother is, right? Hey, bro, watch out. So it was like that. I just go through ninth grade like that. So you could just imagine how that would have went 4 years down the road. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have went right back to that arrogant, man. I would have felt so entitled. I would have felt so, like, way cockier and arrogant than I may appear to be now. Like, I may appear to be cocky, arrogant now, but I'm not. Like, I have a very great heart, and, like, that's where my arrogance would come from. If I were to be arrogant, then I would just say that's why, because, that's where my cockiness comes from. It comes from my values. It's not the shoes I wear, the clothes I wear, or none of that stuff. Man, I wear business casual clothes and fedoras and bucket hats and hats of that nature. And I wear the type of hat that Kennedy wore. You know what I'm saying? I wear the Kennedy fedoras. You know what I'm saying? The real fedoras. Like, I like to be dressed to where I don't look like I have drugs on me or a gun. I like to be dressed so I could go to a business meeting with a millionaire and not feel out of place. You know what I'm saying? I might not be dressed as well as he's dressed, or as well as he could dress had it been a real serious business day for him. He might be dressed in a lackadaisical manner that day, but at least I'll be dressed that's conducive to the mood that's already established by his environment. I match the environment. I dress how I want to be. Like, I don't wear Jordans and stuff like that because I don't want to be like people that wear Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Or that's not where I want to be. Like, I want to be in business meetings, sitting down, taking notes, passing plans, policies, procedures, new systems to be formed, social programs. I want to be able to go from whatever I'm doing in that day. I could be chilling with a really beautiful Puerto Rican girl, you know what I'm saying, and get a call where it's like a impromptu meeting we got to go to real quick to take my Puerto Rican mommy to the meeting, and we all dress accordingly already, and then we go right back out to parlaying. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah, man, that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm setting out everything right now, setting out my legacy right now, so I could just start parlaying, and not parlaying in the real sense, just parlaying in my sense. And what I mean by this type of parlay, it's like I'm getting all the spiritual, heavy-duty work out the way. So once that's out the way, it's going to seem as if I'm parlaying, but I'm really just, like, even more focused on what I'm doing. But my inner emotion on a daily basis, I'm going to be so focused, but not only focused, but so focused to where I actually get the stuff done, and I have the stuff done already. So when I'm waking up on a daily basis and going through my day, I'm gonna feel as if like I could die at any moment and it won't matter. Like as soon as I die, them tapes are dropping. So it's like at that moment I couldn't tell you. At this moment I couldn't tell you how I'm gonna feel at that moment. But I know when that moment comes, it's gonna be wonderful. Like when I have like 300 to 500 hours of tape, when I turn 26, and I look back on my year, like oh my goodness, you know, it's gonna be like crazy. Like it's gonna be so crazy when I look back on it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's that energy that I'm gonna be walking around with every day. I know y'all hate that E word. When I say that E word, I know y'all hate it. Y'all let me kill. I know you hate that E word. Chad said the E word, but the inner. But that energy that I'll be walking around with, I really feel like I'll be able to manifest anything I want. Because I'll be living in a fearless manner. I won't care about nothing. I won't be living in a reckless manner the way I purposely put myself in danger. But I won't be living in a fearless, like in a fearful manner. I'll be like, I won't be afraid to die. Like, I know I have things to live for. But when that time comes to where there's nothing else meant for me to do on the earth, like, I'm going to have something else that's like something on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Something that's on purpose. Like I feel like that's what I'm gonna be remembered for. Is like leaving something behind on purpose. Because you have so many people. Like the whole nature of death is spontaneous. It's all spontaneity. You never really know, because if you really knew when you were gonna die, the way you actually die would probably be a little bit different. Because you would probably try to change it. Like if somebody like death told you, "Hey, bro, I'm coming tomorrow when you go to work." Are you gonna go to work the next day? So it's like that, man. The nature of death is spontaneity. So I just, not trying to say I'm gonna be a step ahead of him, but death gonna know that when he come for me, he coming for a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? When death go in his office and he look at his call sheet and it say Chadfilms, he gonna be like, oh man, now I finally get to see them tapes. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come up to me like, it's time to drop them tapes, Chizzy. Like straight up, it's time to drop them tapes. Is you ready? So walking around with that energy of, man, when I die, because alright, when you think about death, you're probably gonna have a little fear, just a little bit. And if you're a very serious thinker, you might really be afraid to die without completing your mission, your spiritual mission. If you're like a light being and you know that, you know what I'm saying, you're here for a super purpose, you're gonna take life like really seriously, and that's what I'm doing. I realize I am a light being, you know, because I'm so freaking different. What else could I be? I don't have a lot of dark energy just in my body. Any darkness, I make conscious effort to get that out of me. Any hatred and anger I have towards people, I really work at getting all that stuff out of me. And urges and demonic urges, I really work on all the bad habits. You know, it could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be masturbation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a huge drinker. I'm a social drinker. I rarely drink, maybe a few drinks a month at most. Sometimes not even that. Most times 0 drinks a month. How many drinks I have a month? No more than 5, but like I don't even reach that.